gentlemen, he's very excited for this next segment. Hi, I'm Austin Pistulka of the Stache and Beard Show. That's Alan Pilley.
What's up, motherfuckers?
And this is Chad Robinson. The
Y'all
man,
know him.
He's the man, the myth, the legend.
The blue-eyed bandit.
That's right. And because he's sponsoring today's episode, why don't you tell people about the dumpster business?
DeBerry Dumpster Rental. We utilize dump trailers, so we're driveway friendly, we're HOA friendly. We can drop in a driveway without damaging it. We take extra precaution, put wood and dunnage down so we don't scratch if you have a finished driveway or a paver driveway.
All the wood.
All wood. So, give us a call.
What's the number?
We'll post DeBerryDumpsterRental.com.
There you go.
In the bottom.
Bottom. Hey, it's like here.
Where he knows how to plug.
It might be here.
That didn't come out right at all. I apologize for that one.
We don't edit shit.
Plug it in the bottom.
It's gonna be
Stache and Beard Show.
And spell it.
I know.
Producer.
I said that. This motherfucker didn't even catch it.
Spell my business name right, even if you don't spell my real name right.
That's why I said that didn't sound right. And then you're just like, oh, whatever, I don't get it.
Just gonna move on.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not the only one.
DeBerryDumpsterRental.com.
DeBerryDumpsterRental.com.
If your service address is within DeBerry, it's 20% off.
Right
for
there.
the month of June.
And if you use special code Stache and Beard Show, there's no code. F off.
Ooh, that could be a code.
There could be. I like that.
Hey,
I like that.
Use code.
Hey, but Stache Beard Show chest hair.
Stache Beard Chest. What he said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
Lady Beard. Lady Beard juice oil. Family friendly oils for the ladies down under. Get your eat on.
shipping to Australia now.
Yep. Get your meat cannon, wet it up.
Now in Nashville hot.
I'm never going to be allowed back. If I wasn't sponsoring this show, ladies and gentlemen, if I wasn't sponsoring this show, I paid to be here.
Hey, we got another whiskey to try.
This one. This one sounds even worse.
This one is
2 star. I bet it's going to be a 1 star for me.
F you. You're a Canadian guy. 2 stars, Kentucky
Okay,
straight.
so I can lift all these goddamn weights. I can't crack this bottle.
Hey, Papa, let me get it for you. I know you got your arthritis.
Oh my God. Hold on.
All right.
We're gonna cheers. What do we do?
Cheers.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
All right, so this one is to DeBerry Dumpster Rentals.
DeBerry Dumpster Rentals. Thanks for sponsoring the show.
Reminds me of being 15.
Oh, this one's
It
good.
tastes just like the last one.
It does not.
That's a
God.
1 star whiskey and a 2 star rubbing alcohol.
Oh God, Austin.
No, this is good.
We need to talk about your. I wonder if it's called 2 stars because it sucks.
That's 2 stars out of 10, by the way.
God, man.
Probably.
Yeah, it is okay. It's not kicking like the last one. That last one was really bad. I don't know what we did.
The
with
last
bottles.
one was
Rubbing alcohol.
92 proof, so it was a little more alcohol. How much is a bottle of this 2-star whiskey?
Well, it says 5 cents on the back.
That's if you return it. 2 stars bourbon, $20. You kidding me?
It's not bad.
For a $7.50.
For for $7.50.
$20 is the low side. I hate to tell it to you.
I don't care.
Hold on, real quick. My limited, and you're more of a whiskey guy, so vouch for me. My limited whiskey knowledge. I talked to a guy at a liquor store. I bought a bottle, of Buffalo Trace for $27.
Yeah.
And he said, "Look, don't let price dictate where it's stacked on the shelf." He's like, "I got some top shelf shit that's shit, and some 3-shelf shit that goes for $27, $25.
Yeah.
That's actually top notch.
Yeah.
Type of stuff."
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, kind of like
I
the
always
cigars.
assume, yeah.
You know, like you have like your cheap stuff, and then it kind of the price jumps up, and then it starts to level out. You know, $30 for off the shelf, I think is smooth. $50, $60 is really good. You get like $120. It's better.
You remember
but
that
you
Bastille
started,
that I
like,
bought us?
yeah.
Was I think a $45, $50 bottle of whiskey, and it was god awful, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I had
No,
that.
dude, it was like it's French whiskey, and
Oh,
it tasted
well,
like
God.
That's your problem. Are
it
you
tasted
kidding
like
me?
tequila. It
French
was
whiskey?
so bad. But anyway, and it was a shelf higher than Buffalo Trace. Hey!
Oh,
you know she's got to get on the
we
show.
got Powerlift Brit in the house.
She's getting on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep, this is us. This is what we do.
Yeah, this is the setup.
Oh,
This is us with clothes on.
Yeah, this is, huh? I swear to God, Chad. And the fact that I just went with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all
So,
about,
Again,
that's
folks, I paid to
improv-
be here.
That's right. Improv
I was
101.
not invited.
You kind of were. I told you we were doing this, and I said show up.
But then he gave us money.
Why that wink? And why all those?
Guys, it's a
Those weird
Prostate exam.
seductive. Yeah, right. I want no part of the
I'm
prostate
winking
exam.
to our prospective sponsors. You want some
He's
of this?
here. He's here with us
we've
now.
We've got more sponsors. That
Yeah.
could
We
have one
possibly
more.
If
We've
you
already-
paid, you could also get the prostate exam.
Be
Actually, if we do Lady Beard Juice Oil, like, is that our third sponsor?
it
Like,
could be.
Like
Are you
what-
not putting strongman movers on this?
yeah, we can do strongman
Hey,
movies.
Oh,
we're up
you
to
know the
3.
business you've had for 7 years?
13.
13, okay,
Yeah,
nailed
13
it.
years. Actually, 14. 14 years. Dude, I forgot.
Hey,
14 years.
ladies,
I forgot you owned a
ladies and
business.
Well, no, I
gentlemen,
know, but but you and I always talk about it. We never plug it.
We never do, probably because you don't want the show associated with strongman movers.
Huh? No, I don't want
No.
strongman movies
Oh.
associated with this.
I already
that's
ran
what
my
I meant.
business into the ground.
Swear to God.
And we've been open for a month.
Much
Hey.
luck to you.
Alan, you have a meet coming up October 23rd. You want to talk about a segue?
Hey, brother. Yes, I do. I have a meet coming up October 23rd.
It is an RPS meet.
Yep. So
And-
we just dropped live today.
Yeah.
October 23rd, RPS. We're officially back. The PhD Throwdown 3.
Yeah.
So-
So the last one was early of 2019.
Yep. May 2019 at
nice.
Second CTX.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was second, and Brittany and I were there. We ate at the food truck, and we both took a photo, and that photo is the ugliest photo that her and I have ever taken together.
You were talking about this.
Yeah. We were super fucking fat.
So
Yeah.
So he was telling me about this, and I was
We
talking
both
about you
have.
right before you came in. I was like, yeah, that was when you had started your weight loss and
Yeah.
coming down.
You only had one big chip.
I did. Now it's a
All connected.
yeah, absolutely. It was just you know Bob
That
from
you
Bob's
filtered the
Burgers.
sand when you
Yes,
ate?
I do.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
dressed up as him for Halloween.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bob from Bob's Burgers doesn't have a chin because it's all neck. That's how I looked in that photo, and I didn't have a mustache, so I was even uglier than I am right now. Like, oh, babyface McGee over here. It was awful.
I swear to God.
But
Baby fat.
you run an incredible meet
I appreciate that.
because you basically practice run a meet every Sunday.
Pretty much.
And because you've got it on lock and key when it comes down to how you want lifters to be ready.
Yeah.
You've got your spotters on check. So if you want to compete at this, will there be a link below? Maybe.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd like to. Let's put up a link.
The Barry dumpster rental.
.com is where you sign up.
So
No, it's paying to have that link put up.
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's it.
yeah, we'll put a link to it down below
Absolutely.
just in case. We've got, as of right now, we have got 20 spots left. I just had somebody else sign up
Yeah.
as we're sitting here talking.
Nice.
So 20 spots left.
And it's Brittany's got it.
You have to
the
send
photo.
that to producer so
Yeah,
he
send
can
it to Jody.
edit it.
But so with this meet, you said you teased it in the last segment.
Yep.
The ultimate shirts. That's what they're called. Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Unlimited
So
shirts.
I believe, we're going to be the first Florida sanctioned meet that allows the unlimited shirt, the rubber band shirt.
Yeah.
So we have the traditional multiply division, and we also have now the unlimited multiply or unlimited full power division as well. So I've actually had 3 people, 2 already sign up for it. A third is lingering.
He's like,
Yeah, he's like, oh, this and that. He's talking about wanting to do it. But I have 2 that are signed up officially for the unlimited division.
And
3, and the other one is 4. So I got the 4th is hinging.
And with that, what do you have? Do you have to do anything different to prepare for someone in the unlimited
No.
division?
No,
You know?
really. I mean, that's that person's, his crew, how they train. Your 3-man, all that type of stuff. And we can put maybe a highlight if Jody will stop fucking around over there and listen. We can put a video to Tony Carlino's 1305 bench.
Yeah.
Put them in the place. How many kids in your class?
A little bit, and stable.
Wow, we got it. That's a big class. We'll have like graduating class like 11. Like 400 kids in our high school class. Our graduating class is 69.
All right now, on 3. One, fucking go. 2, 3, up. No. Release. All right, ride with him now. There it is. Good.
3, 2,
Come on, Jody.
1.
Go, back. Five bench.
Yeah.
But
Which blew up on TikTok once again.
Arguably, not even arguably, the absolute heaviest unrack I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
But the 3-man. So really the only thing is that something like that, depending on the weight, that's on the bar, just making sure that our spotters and loaders, are there. Like for that bench alone, we had 3 spotters each side plus me, so a 7-man spot crew for 1,305 pounds. That might be the only thing I do different. Typically, 3-man crew, like when Chad goes out and I 3-man, I got a side spot me.
Yeah.
Some benches, depending on the weight and the lifter, especially if they're a shaky first, second attempter, and on the third attempt, they'll put a 2-man, so it now turns into a 5-man spot. On like Tony's bench, we put 3 men aside. So that's the only thing, making sure I've got more than enough hands on deck. Tony will probably have, should he decide to do it, will have us there.
Yeah.
We'll talk to him later on tonight in another segment.
Absolutely.
And see if he's even interested in doing it. Should he do it,
Right.
I would make sure I'd have more than enough people
But then
to side spot and make sure he's safe.
another question that comes to mind. So obviously we as a crew love to compete together. And of course we would love to have semi-home field advantage because it'll be happening at Perfect Storm Hardcore Training Gym in Holly Hills, Florida.
Yep.
So it would be somewhat home field advantage to come in, have the CTX crew compete. Are there people like Chad? I don't know if you're competing, but like, are there people that you're specifically saying, "Hey, I appreciate that you want to do this meet, but I need you to come help run it"?
I just made a post today. I've got people that are already wanting to do our meet, and a week later, we'll tag Kenzie's meet down in St. Pete. She's a week later down in St. Pete, Florida, whatever. I made a post today. I said, "Hey guys, I want everyone to want to compete. You want to do my meet, you want to do her meet, I do not care. If you are doing her meet, then your job when you come to help me, you ain't spotting and loading. I need you fresh to go do that meet.
Gotcha.
If you want to lift in my meet, hurrah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to feel compelled to help and think, oh man, I wish I was there to help instead of lift. I want you to want to lift. It means something as far as our crew, as far as our family, our gym, to do our meet. I know what it means, to these people. I want you to go. I want you to go represent us.
Right.
So get the out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've got more than enough hands on deck to help and spot and load and still allow people to go. And if I don't say all 30 motherfuckers want to go lift, sign up.
Yeah.
I'll find other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I made the post today, to let everyone know, hey, don't feel compelled. You got to help. Go compete in either one, and we'll make do.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Are you doing it?
No, I'm actually doing McKinsey's on 10:30. I have my unofficial athlete possibly making a geared debut at that meet.
Oh,
so
okay.
I mean, as always, I'm always there to help, but with the first geared lifting multiplied meet, I gotta be tentative to that.
and
Make sure
Tiff's doing our meet.
That's who I'm
Yep.
referring to.
Yeah.
Stephanie Van Cardi,
Yeah.
Mini Monster.
Mini
Whatever.
Monster lifts.
Yeah.
Mini Monster lifts.
I know everyone by their Instagram handles, okay? Do I know your last name? No. Do I know your Instagram handle? Absolutely. Chad Ray 13.
Yeah, finally you got it
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so
That's
I mean,
because I'm a good host,
you know me.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm there on call for any 5-man, 3-man, whatever you need me to fill in. But I got to make sure she is mentally and physically prepared for when the time comes.
And the beautiful thing about, and I'm not just talking about our crew, there's crews across the nation that do this shit, but regardless, like, we just did Perfect Storm's meet a week ago,
Yeah.
Chad was out on the platform helping somebody. I was up in my warm up. And it wasn't one of those things like, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, I gotta get strapped. Oh, okay, I'll make do.
Yeah.
We have enough people.
We're a big enough
You know what I'm
crew.
saying? Like Jada was there. You know, it was my last warm up. He was helping strap me up. We have enough people to be able to help each other.
Sure.
And make it through every which way. We already got people ready to go to spot and load and help and be there in any way possible. So
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing to have what we have. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, looking forward to it. But like I said, I don't want to call it the debut of the unlimited shirt, but as far as I know, I don't think the unlimited shirt has been done in Florida yet because APF has been running meets. You know?
I think last weekend was the first RPS meet in Florida, but I could be wrong. Don't quote that.
Don't
And
do it.
I don't know
You
if
might
anyone
be
had,
right, and I don't
know if
know
anyone,
about unlimited shirts.
The day I was there, there was not an unlimited shirt. They were
No.
all Titan, Evil Twin,
Sarasota
Anderson
falls
Powerlifting.
first, and that's in July, right? July? Is
Sarasota is in no, but I was in Bradenton or
Yeah, but-
Boynton Beach.
But there was no unlimited shirts.
No,
So the next meet coming up is the Sarasota
correct.
RPS meet. And
Correct.
We'll maybe see if there's going to be unlimited shirts there.
Yeah.
You know?
And is that
So-
how much is that growing in powerlifting right now? Because like right now, and no offense to anyone who does it, I don't want this to come across as
Yeah.
uneducated, rude, or think it's a bit of a sideshow. You know what I mean?
It's growing.
It's growing.
Yeah.
I don't think
You know?
as fast as it would had if APF allowed it because of WPO. I
Yeah.
think it would grow faster.
Yeah.
I'd agree. Man.
When I say
This
it's
is
a
tough to talk
sideshow,
about.
Yeah.
It's
But because
it's
they're
looked down upon.
they're
It
super
is. It
controversial.
absolutely is.
It's
The
looked down
shirts-
upon by the multiply lifters because they're like, hey, but if you go back in the history of geared lifting, you know, everybody when multiply came out, they're like, what the f- is this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, oh, it's multiply, motherfucker.
Right.
So now the multipliers have
Yeah.
done their thing, and now multiply is looking at the unlimited shirt or the band shirt, kind of the way single ply or raw did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what the f- is this shit? You know, like type of thing.
Right.
And so now that's where we have what we've got.
So it's that. So to piggyback off of you, it's that everyone's like, oh, that's not really lifting. You have rubber bands, but multiply to what Alan said was, everyone progressed with the technology to lift the most weight possible,
Right.
and now you have all the old school multiply lifters who are saying that's not really benching.
So this is
because-
like this is gonna sound weird. It's like a generational thing.
yes.
Like,
I would say yes.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Dude, you go back to some of the original multiply type stuff. God, I wish there were some more people here who were more educated in this than me, but I think the first 1102 that fell was Goggins. And the suit and brief combo was the boss combo, so from Titan.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, I think the dude's briefs were busted, and the dude still hit 1102.
And
Really?
in that time
Yeah.
period,
And it was a grinder, that motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
We're talking about depth, and there was like no question.
And-
These raw pussies wouldn't have shit to say about the depth on this motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like it was a great fucking squat, and he grinded the fuck out of it and got it.
And
Nice.
Dave Kirshen touches on that in his geared book,
Oh, yeah?
right? So the gear that they were using back then is nowhere near the gear we're using now.
Yeah.
You know, those guys, the gear has evolved with time. And that's really what the biggest argument I think is for the rubber band shirts is we're just evolving.
Yeah.
And there's
Sure.
people who don't want certain records broken.
Yeah.
You know, it's not I don't want to say an ego thing or a pride thing, but you know, they did their best in the equipment they
Yeah,
had
absolutely.
at the time, and now there's equipment that makes it progress.
And they're not able. Their physical stature, like they're past their prime. No offense to them, but like they're at the point where they can continue on in
Right.
this gear. But there are people who are younger who are doing it at a higher level,
Right.
Sort
So
of thing. I
so-
kind of see what you're saying.
So does a bench like Tony Carlito? He's a bench monster no matter
Absolutely.
what he's wearing, right?
Yeah.
But does his rubber band shirt bench, does that trump a polyester and or need I say denim old school bench? Does that trump it or does it not? Because yeah, the number's higher,
Mm-hmm.
but the material and the equipment utilized is drastically different.
So in my personal opinion,
Yeah.
apples and oranges.
Absolutely, absolutely.
When we're talking about this, and even on this is a touchy subject anyway, because
Very
we
touchy.
could
Yeah.
tributary off of this. I I am still multiply in my getup. My original comp briefs, I
Yeah.
call them Frankenstein briefs.
Yeah.
There are a couple things that I've done to them to make them. They're multiply,
But they're still within rules. The
They're still within
regulations and
rules,
rules of
yeah.
the federation you
but
compete in.
somebody like say from the early 2000s could look at me and be like, "Hey man, you know, like this and
Yeah.
that." I'm like, "Hey, I'm in the rules."
Yeah.
But they could argue, "Hey man, like you know what you've done here."
Right.
So, you know, like what Chad was saying was like we've just grown up. We've just gone to another, you know, the next generation. We've grown.
Right.
You know, technology, all this type of stuff. Like even in the multiply arena.
Right.
Okay, a pair of briefs and a squat suit could be multiply.
Right.
And then the next generation is okay. Well, I did 2-ply briefs, 2-ply suit, so 4-plies. And then the next person's like, well, 3-ply, 3-ply,
Yeah.
4-ply, 4-ply. We're still all multiply.
Right.
But what's this 8-ply guy doing to this? What this 2-ply guy was doing? So you know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I mean,
you know.
And through
Yeah.
the years,
Like-
we've progressed. We've gone from a very tight jersey-like material with side sleeves for the bench,
Uh-huh.
forward sleeves denim. I'm skipping things, but forward sleeves denim, forward sleeves canvas, which didn't take off as well, forward sleeve polyester, which is now your SDPs and your Titan Katanas,
Yeah.
which now in 20 years have even evolved within themselves, open back,
Yeah.
seams, collars, swoop
So,
collars,
yeah.
tight collars, and
Everything
now,
he's saying, we could send off these shirts
2-3
per the
plies.
rules.
Yeah.
It's still multiply.
Yeah.
and
I could
now
have
we've just
4-ply
evolved.
sleeves, 3-ply
Does
scoop
having-
collar.
This
know?
is the most serious question I've ever asked on this entire show. Is that a problem for the sport? That the fact that it is so segmented, that it is so variable, that it
Well-
is not, this is the equipment you use, you should use this, if you use this and you get this number,
I
you're the
believe,
best.
I believe that's one of the huge. Powerlifting will never be in the Olympics for many reasons.
Okay.
And that is one of the big reasons. There's a lot of equipment issues.
I'd
There's
say
a,
the first one's drugs.
well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Ask
it's the,
Russia.
It's the
Ask
Olympics.
Russia
It's
about
not
that.
like they have a big care
Weightlifting.
about the
Great,
drug
great
part.
documentary, by the way.
weightlifting itself struggles
Icarus.
time and time again to stay in the Olympics,
Right. Mhm.
and they don't have the equipment we have.
Right.
They don't. You have sponsorship. You have television issues. There's a lot of issues with that.
Yeah.
My thing of it is, and I just got done watching. We talked about lifting vault last week with Dan Bell, and brought up another two guys. You're as long as you are within the rules, and you're not breaking rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone has this argument about the wide grip arch back bench,
Absolutely.
and then the flat back close back
range
bench.
of motion.
Head up.
Both are lifting to the rules, and there's so many people that are like, "Fuck this arch backed wide grip bench press."
Yeah.
Why? He's doing it to the rules. Not everybody can arch back wide grip bench press.
Right.
You have just happened to find the loophole, so the pussies will say.
Right.
You found the loophole in the rules to make it to where you are able to lift the most
Sure.
per the rules. You know what I'm saying? And you're
Yeah.
able to use your advantages, your leverages, your strengths to lift the most. You're
yeah.
doing a good fucking job.
Yeah.
So back to your question, if I'm breaking the rules, well now of
Yeah.
course, come on, man.
Right,
Like
not
I've got,
okay.
but now I got a problem.
Right.
Tennis balls.
Yeah.
You know, towels.
Which
Yeah.
shit
were
like this, like which have
and
been
which
used.
were in
Have been used. Now you're illegal.
because- Yeah.
Now you're illegal.
They were used before the rules said they weren't allowed.
Gotcha.
Walking out, having a traditional squat rack and having spotters pull the rack out from under you was not against the rules until one particular lifter did it,
Right.
and then it became against the rules.
Yeah.
So like you said, like every sport has rules. Every sport, people take advantage of the loopholes and they push the rules. I'm a gearhead. I come from car racing. It's notorious in
Absolutely.
NASCAR. It's our job to cheat, their job to catch us.
Right.
Now, I'm not a cheater, but I am not going to squat with my ass touching my ankles or my heels when the rule says that my hip crease just has to
below parallel.
Right.
break the top of my kneecap.
And that's that right there. That one comment right there infuriates the raw world.
Absolutely.
They have the same rules. Raw, wraps, gear, we have the same rule. Hip crease below parallel.
Right.
And as long as you're lifting to the rules, not breaking them. Dude, go out there and Frankenstein some shit.
Yeah. And if
Put fucking 4 shirts together if you feel the need to do so.
and
Make it work
learn
for you,
the
man.
rules.
Yeah.
Know your rules in
And
your sport and
bending
federation.
them. You're not breaking them. You're bending them, but you're still within the rules. Fucking run it, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Run it.
Absolutely.
So,
listen, we've got.
Speaking of. Unlimited band shirts and the king of the Segway here. King of the bench, king of the Segway.
We got
Meet
it all.
right here.
Right here.
Right there. I guess right there. That was the meeting. I ain't doing that shit.
Sure.
I'm good.
Hey, we've got a lot
Ain't no
more on the
fucking
Stache and Beard
three-way
show.
finger banging going on at this motherfucking table.
Come on, right here. Touch tips.
You ain't touching tip.
We'll
Jesus.
be back after
Edit that shit. Edit it.
We don't edit shit, motherfucker.